Hello, beautiful, amazing, fantastic world, and you, wonderful, wonderful individual you. Today, I would like to speak about the ennobling of our thinking and aligning with our feeling and our moral disposition and inner faculties for the true, the good, and the beautiful allows for our thinking to become far more truthful and loving and uplifting than it would be without emotions warming it up. For when our heart is in the picture of our thinking, our heart sends up spiritualized blood to our thinking, to our minds, because love and compassion, gratitude do shape and form our thinking to a high degree. The more we come into the alignment of it, the more we can put force into our thinking and also to our speech, to our standing in where we are, having perspectives of the world, and the strength to overcome any type of discouragement from whatever might want to discourage you. For there are a force within you that always encourage you, lifting you up and wishing you to become the best that you are. These are the good, true, and beautiful higher beings of the Christ, the angels, archangels that has gone through their proper development and do not lag behind as with the backward spirits that are our adversary forces. For the more we do tap into and work upon our own inner moral disposition, our inner soul warmth, the more we are capable of unlocking and expanding upon our thought processing and imagination. Imagination is picture imaging. Just imagine when you are trying to explain a dream to someone. If the same person had been in your dream, you would be able to point towards these happenings and occurrences in the dream, and the other person would understand, at least to the degree where they can understand dreams and remembering them and so on. But if they haven't experienced it and you are trying to explain this dream to them, how difficult it is, how much language and how much sentences and to just describe one thing. This is why imagination is important in the spiritual work, and also building the proper foundational language to be able to explain as expansive and as deeply as possible about these thoughts, feelings, and will impulses. And we have not even come close to truly bringing out what the Maitreya Buddha in a good while is going to speak like, because he is going to have a language that we have not yet understood or come to, and we haven't shaped organs to be able to truly speak it yet. But the more we do spiritual work, the more we do ennoble our inner being, coming to an understanding of what our capabilities are, our inner faculties, the higher thinking in us, imagination, the higher feeling in us, inspiration, and the higher will impulses in us, intuition. Once you have come into an understanding, at least theoretically and at least through knowledge, you will come to understand it in soul and spirit too over time. One just needs to find out what it is. That is what we always are doing, unfolding the understanding of why we are doing certain things, how certain of our inner faculties work, and not limiting ourselves to just certain standpoints as to exclude a whole plethora of our inner faculties to just one specific area of bias. It is about truly, we all see the physicality. That is where our meeting point is. But what is guiding physicality, what is shaping, forming it through immense wisdom, through immense intelligence that is just far beyond what we are capable of as of the moment, is something we individually are to choose with ourselves in freedom to find out about. Because no one is ever even as suggesting these things to you. It's something you truly in many cases are given as an inspiration in earlier life as to be able to unfold it moving forward. To the older you become, the more you unfold over time. So, as with the picture of the scale and the fulcrum, where we are the fulcrum of the scale, Christ in the middle, that he is helping us balancing these two extreme sides, the threefoldness of humanity, the regulator, the adjuster, the inner centering of the two forces in balance is what we as individuals are constantly doing. We can not change the scale because the scale cannot be changed, as in it needs to equate capabilities of weight on both sides, but the fulcrum can be worked upon. You can even change the whole fulcrum to gold if you wish to, and it wouldn't affect the scale whatsoever. But you would definitely start to radiate out more beauty, and you would be capable of balancing this in a much higher degree by becoming aware that you are the fulcrum, that the Christ in you are helping you hold the fulcrum of the scale, the balance, the middle. It's kind of like you are balancing on a tightrope, and on both sides of this tightrope is two abysses. If we fall into either of these extremes, we are in an imbalance. And this dualism, that is only a dualism when we are excluded from the picture, is the balancing that we have to see the middle, seeing both sides, uniting them in a sense, it's a communion, it's a union of these two streams, making them compatible with each other. As of now, they are more quarreling with each other, but by you being the meeting place of making amends, in a sense, of these two streams, you can become the threefold nature of the human being. For if we exclude 3 for 2, we are missing a part of ourselves. Always have 3 as a basis point for conduct, in a sense. You will start to see the difference once you understand 3 in relation to 2. And that is for you to truly find out about too. You need to feel and know it through experience and having that as a certain standpoint. And from there on, you can truly start to see the manifold and the 4 different angles of the one tree, as to not become one-sided and biased in just one perspective, when we do have many and many varieties of cosmic thoughts in the relation to perspectives and different types of feeling natures towards this. So the curiosity and enthusiasm and the initiative to truly do this, it has to be with you alone, and you and the forces that inspire you, of course. For no one can force you to, no one can ever make you like something. It is just not possible. You have to come to this understanding that you have the inner longing for something and you need to find out what it is, or you should find out what it is. You don't need to do anything, but you should. Or there will be other directions to end up in a sense. So if we do truly wish to follow the breadcrumbs of the higher worlds and unfolding what we are meant to unfold in each lifetime, and also making amends for karma, so we do suffer a little, we do have things to deal with here. And that is where we are holding oneself balanced and loving, compassionate, despite all of it. For we are holding the balance. And from that we can show as examples what's possible, just as a matter of living. And yeah, that is what I wish to leave you with today. May you be protected, guided, blessed, and loved by Father, Holy Spirit, Christ, Michael, ancient masters of old, ancestors from every incarnation, and may you be provided for with all that you need to survive, live, thrive, being creative, inspirational, and healing to the world. so they can choose to follow their own path when the time is right, in all the super abundant aspects of life, or super abundantly in all the changing aspects of life. So, thank you so much. May you be safe and sound. Love you, my dear sibling. See you later. Goodbye.